know who's more excited for this night, the faculty and staff at Piedmont or the students. They would certainly tell you them. But we're all very proud and very happy to be here celebrating this huge milestone with them. And we want to welcome all of you, their friends and family, who've been supporting them all year. So thank you guys for being here as well. I want to get started first with some introductions of our platform party. First, Dr. Frank Friedman, President of PVCC. Dr. John Donnelly, our Vice President of Instruction and Student Services. Dr. Jean Chappell, our Dean of Division of Health and Life Sciences. Our keynote speaker for tonight, Heather Taylor from UVA Health South. I'll be introducing her more later. And our wonderful faculty members for the PN program, Charmin Brooks and Jane Anderson. And I'm Ann Smith, the director of our nursing programs. We're going to get started tonight with a welcome from Dr. Friedman.
Thank you, Ann. Welcome to Piedmont Virginia Community College, and welcome to tonight's practical nursing pinning ceremony. From that warm welcome you gave the graduates as they came in, you sound like you're ready to celebrate. You ready to celebrate? Well, we are all here to celebrate their accomplishments, and also to celebrate you, because so many of you provided support to these students while they were in the program. That might have been emotional support, a shoulder to cry on. It might have been childcare support, or I'll bet some of you provided some financial support, didn't you? Yeah, I'm sure you did. So we are glad you are here to celebrate with them. I want to address just a quick remark or two to the graduates. I feel like it's my job to get up here and offer them a challenge for the future. And they're sitting there going, oh gosh, another challenge? Give us a break. No, I'm not going to give you a break. One challenge for the future. My challenge to you is for you to meet each of your new challenges with a passion for excellence. No matter what the challenge, don't just do enough to get by. Don't just do enough to be average. Put in the pride, the passion, the internal motivation to do the best you can. Now, we all want that from them on the job, right? Their patients deserve no less. But also use that passion for excellence as a family member, as a friend, as a member of our community. That is the challenge I offer to you. And to close, I want to use Tom Peters' words in describing what a passion for excellence is all about. When you have a true passion for excellence and when you act on it, you will stand straighter. You will look people in the eye. You will see things happen. You will see heroes created, watch ideas unfold and take shape. You will walk with a spring in your step. You will have something to fight for, to care about, to share, scary as it is, with other people. There will be times when you will swing from dedicated to obsessed. We don't pretend that it's easy. It takes real courage to step out and stake your claim. But we think that the renewed sense of purpose, of making a difference, of recovered self-respect is well worth the price of admission. So graduates, show that passion. Meet those challenges just like you've met this challenge. Congratulations.
And we'll have short welcoming remarks also from our dean.
Well, I would certainly like to add my voice of congratulations to all of the graduates and also the family members and friends that helped them along the way. First of all, though, I think we do need to take a moment to thank Ann Smith, Dr. Ann Smith, and the faculty and staff of the division. You may not see all that goes on behind the scenes in making this day happen. From last year to this year, it has been a busy time, And these individuals are very strong advocates for the students as well as for their profession. Today marks the end of a journey. For some of you, the journey seems more than the blink of an eye. For others, maybe it's been a little bit longer. But like any good road trip, your journey has been filled with good times and challenges, times you struggled alone and times you struggled with others, despite the smooth rides being punctuated by speed bumps and gravelly places. You've come through. To this place, you're now a success. And a lot has been said about success, but the key component of success is finding a sense of worth in what you do by giving back. Albert Einstein said, "Try not to become a person of success, but rather become a person of value." The talents and skills you've learned in the Practical Nurses program have forged a professional, confident, and ready to face the world. These same talents and skills are of tremendous value, but not just monetarily. They have value in the ability to change lives. And most importantly, you are now part of a tremendous healthcare team. And that means something. There's an African saying, it's actually my favorite, and it goes something like this: many little people in many small places undertaking many modest actions can transform the world. There are 20 of you here today. There's about 27,000 LPNs in Virginia. There's over 827,000 in the country. But that's part of a group of healthcare professionals of tens of millions. Imagine if all the healthcare workers joined together to create a healing environment for their patients and for their communities. If you, along with each of the others of thousands in our community, made one small change, working together to create a healthy community for each of us to live and love and grow. That's incredible power, and each of you have that power. You have that power now to change lives, and not just your own or your families, but others as well. So as you take the next step of your journey, whether it's in the workforce or to further your education, remember that you are blessed with family and friends to support you along the way, and that each of you have a unique opportunity to make great things happen. Get involved, give back, and be that catalyst for change in our community. Congratulations on the end of your journey and the beginning of a whole new one. And thank you most of all for choosing us to be part of your educational journey.
Now's one of my favorite parts of the program. Each year we ask the students to choose one of their own to represent them as the student speaker at the ceremony, and this year we're going to hear from Patrice Winston.
Good evening. Giving honor to God, Dr. Friedman, Dr. Donnelly, the Dean of the Health and Life Sciences Department, Jane Chappell, the Director of the Nursing Programs, Ann Smith, along with our other instructors, Jane Anderson, Charmin Brooks, Karen Bloomfield, Teresa Race, and Renee Harris. I would like to just take this moment to thank Ann Vanishek for always doing her job as a compliance officer with the spirit of excellence. Every time you would go to her desk or you talk to her on the phone, she just had this way about her that just made you feel like she wanted just to help you. And I just wanted to just present that tonight. I don't know if she's here, but I know her boss is here, so hopefully that'll get into her evaluation. On behalf of the 2016 Practical Nursing Program, graduates of the Practical Nursing Program, we'd like to thank all of you who came to celebrate with us tonight. It's been a journey, and some of you know what we've been through, and some of you, you'll hear about it later. And then I'm going to take a minute to do a few shameless plugs. First of all, I'd like to thank God, and I'd like to thank my husband, my parents, and my children, and the rest of my family who supported me through this journey. I think my first two best friends ever in life are here. They're my cousins, Janine and Kim. We're like knee babies. I'm the oldest, and then there's Janine, and then there's Kim. And I don't see them right now, but if they're here, okay. They keep me grounded, they inspire me, and they let me know if I got something on jacked up. So I just want to make sure Janine knows, see if Janine has, if I have approval about my outfit tonight from Janine. Okay, we're waiting for that. Okay, so, and then I don't want to let another moment go by without recognizing my pastor, Elder Sean Wright, and the Kingdom Harvest Worship Center family for being here tonight. Thank you for your support and prayers. And last but not least, I want to congratulate and honor my classmates, the 2016 Practical Nursing graduates. You need to applaud yourselves. You deserve it. So my classmates tease me because I am very transparent sometimes. So, of course, I have a confession to make. When I saw the program for tonight, I noticed the student speaker was to be determined. So my first thought was, oh, I would love to do that. But my second thought was, they'll probably get somebody with a higher GPA to do that. And my last thought was, you're scared to death to speak in front of people in public. So what in the world makes you think that you could talk in front of these people, all these people? So anyway, I'm reminded of 2 Timothy 1:7, God did not give us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. And I'm also reminded of Charmin's license plate, PHI 413. I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. So you probably wonder, well, if you don't like to speak in front of people, what did you have to tell us that was so important? And I wanted to tell you all that you can have anything your heart desires, because what I see in the people I've gotten to know in the class is just this, that you all have the ability to change things. I see doctors, I see RNs, I see nurse practitioners, physician's assistants, therapists, etc. But most importantly, I see healthcare administrators who will change the game in their long-term care facilities with the integrity and the boldness that I see all of you possess. So I just know that you're going to change things when you get to your post. I gave myself an award. It's the Most Enriched Award, because I had the honor to meet you all. And those of you who had to travel over an hour to get to a 6:30 clinical, and you got there earlier than I did, and I only lived like 20 minutes. My ride on the interstate is only 20 minutes, but you had people coming from Buckingham and Rockbridge, and they were there like 20 minutes early. And I was like, how in the world? Because I'm not a morning person. So you just took my excuses away. That's all I can say. And to my millennial babies, you all are so special to me. You remind me of my own children. You're so wise, smart, and some of you are even frugal. But just remember, Mother Hen, the Mother Hen, and that she'll always have a special place in her heart for you. And that includes my Generation Xers, too. I would like to thank those of you who expressed interest in the progress of this speech. But Sarah gave me an idea to end this speech. She told me about this graduation speech that was titled The ABCs of Life. So I don't want y'all to worry, because I'm not going to go through 26 letters. I'm just going to go through 3, and I just wondered if anybody had any idea what they were. That's what my grandson said. It's LPN. She said ABC. So I titled this mnemonic, What LPNs Do. So LPNs love, advocate, care for their patients, with no excuses. So I want to say congratulations to my classmates and good night, and thank you all for coming.
And she was so worried. See, they knew you'd do a good job, Patrice. Next, I'd like to introduce our keynote speaker, Heather Taylor. Heather is one of our own. She has been in your seat before. She is a proud graduate of Piedmont as well. She graduated from LPN school in 2006, and then she came to Piedmont for her RN degree, which she finished in 2012, and then immediately went forward and finished her RN to BSN program at JMU in 2014. She's worked at Cedars Nursing Home and then moved over to Health South, which is where she is now. And after she received her BSN degree in 2014, she was promoted to the night nurse supervisor, and just recently in March was promoted to the second floor nurse manager, which was well-deserved. She has been an advocate for our students the whole time she's been at Health South, has been a wonderful mentor and preceptor for these students, and always a good ear for them, and always a great role model. So we are very happy to have her speak to us tonight. Heather.
Wow, what an honor. Thank you, Ms. Smith and Piedmont, for inviting me to speak to the graduating class of 2016. Wow, what a feeling. This is your night. You earned every single minute. Let's give you a round of applause. Ten years ago, I was sitting in an auditorium just like this, scared out of my mind. After the ceremony, my family said, "Aren't you happy? Aren't you impressed with everything you've done? Aren't you proud of yourself?" Well, to be honest, at that moment I was exhausted, frightened, and anxious about taking my boards. So I didn't really pay too much attention to how much work I'd already done. And I'm sure 99% of you all are feeling the same way. But looking back, knowing what I do now, one piece of advice I have to offer is to take all of this moment in right now. Enjoy and live in it. You have worked so hard, and this is an outstanding accomplishment. The sleepless nights, anticipating the next day's test, working all day only to come home and work another 6 hours on data collection, clinical write-ups, all the while raising a family, attending your children's sporting events, husbands or wives' doctor's appointments, just living life. I started really early in the nursing field. I was 20 when I became an LPN. My mother was a nurse, graduated from Piedmont, woo! And she literally told me from the time I was maybe the age of 6 to 18 that I was going to be a nurse. You just got it, she would say. I remember sitting at the kitchen table with my sisters with a teddy bear and one of those plastic children's make-believe medical sets. And she would say, "Now listen to the heart here. Now listen to the lungs here. Oh, goodness, this bear must be in fluid overload." She was a cardiac nurse, okay? I remember the office at our house was completely full of the thickest, heaviest books I have ever seen. To this day, nursing textbooks are the thickest books I have ever seen. I would lay on the floor and read until I couldn't read anymore. I was so amazed with the human body and, most importantly, the nursing philosophy. I attended Richmond School of Health and Technology and graduated from their LPN program in October. A majority of the people in my class were med techs and CNAs. I had never been in a long-term care facility. My previous job experience as a teenager was a Food Line cashier and a Sam's Club stocker. So being placed in a long-term care facility for my first clinical scared me. I didn't know what C. diff was, how to check a blood pressure, or even how to transfer someone from the bed to the wheelchair. I could explain how to do it, but I had no formal hands-on training prior to nursing school. One of the things I did not discuss with my mom, or anyone for that matter, before attending was I was petrified of needles. At one point in clinical, I was asked to give an insulin injection with the instructor, and I wanted to pass out. I remember saying to myself, this is the make it or break it point, Heather. If you want this bad enough, you're going to have to get over it. And I did, and have since probably given thousands of injections. When asked what field I wanted to go into, the answer was always labor and delivery. I would watch TLC's A Baby Story all day long. I was going to be the best labor and delivery nurse you would ever see. That, of course, all changed the day I was asked to sit in on a C-section. The instructor asked, who wants to stay over to see a C-section? I, of course, raised my hand, and before I knew it, I was gowned and gloved up, ready to see a miracle happen. So excited. The charge nurse for the operating room had overheard that I was super excited about this, so when the time came for the procedure, she had me step on a stool right in front of the patient, so I had the best view. At one point, my eyes must have spoke volumes because I had a mask on, so the only thing visible were my eyes. And the charge nurse came over and said, honey, do you need to step out? I, of course, shook my head frantically, all the while telling myself, Heather, you can do this, you need to do this. And before I knew it, she was helping me out of the room. It was like her intuition. She just knew. You have to love a nurse's intuition. When we got out of the room, she couldn't come all the way out with me because she needed to stay in, but she whispered to me, it's okay. And I will never forget her compassion and support. She didn't have to say much, but I knew by her tone and her body language that she was supportive of me. I was so distraught that day because I felt like everything I wanted diminished in a second. I questioned my competence and my knowledge in general, and I really struggled with the idea of not being good enough to be a labor and delivery nurse. But looking back now, that was only my perception, and I could not see myself anywhere else but helping patients in a rehab setting. That is my true calling. After graduation, I worked in a long-term care facility for approximately 3 years before taking a position at HealthSouth. I worked as an LPN for 6 years before I graduated with my RN, so it's never too late. I then went to JMU and got my bachelor's, and since then have become a certified registered rehab nurse, been promoted to night shift supervisor, and since March, promoted to second floor nurse manager at HealthSouth. I have also been a mentor and preceptor to new graduates and nursing students, and I have spoke to several nursing classes at Piedmont. Isn't it funny how things work out? Don't give up on your career just because the path changed a little. My point is this, it's just a stepping stone. You will realize that in nursing, you never stop learning, and the good thing is you never want to. I can't promise you that you will leave every shift satisfied because sometimes decisions are made that you can't change. And I can't promise you that the tears you cry will be because of happiness, because sometimes bad things happen out of your control. You will see and hear a lot. You will leave sometimes wondering why these things happen, but know that you are one, if not the only one, good thing in that moment in that person's life. Another piece of advice I would give you is to please remember that everyone is someone's parent, child, sibling, or grandparent. In addition, please be the nurse you would want as a patient. Nursing is an area that will draw every emotion out of you, and don't be afraid to acknowledge that. There have been plenty of nights that I've cried my eyes out because I was worried about a patient or just sad for the outcome. But I've also cried my eyes out because someone who was told they would never walk again walked off the elevator asking for me after a year. When a family member gives you the biggest hug because you cared, that moment when someone comes back looking for you just to thank you is priceless and one of the most beautiful things you could ever experience. Nursing is very emotional, but it is extremely rewarding. Family members, I say to you, please accept that there will be some days when your spouse or child or grandchild comes home and they are overwhelmed or tired or physically drained. Know that nursing is an all-in profession. You have to be all in and on all the time. And it itself can be trying, so please support them. Now, with everything that I can't promise, I can promise that you will make a difference in someone's life, and I can promise you that the sky is the limit in your nursing career. I look back after 10 years and I sometimes have to remind myself how long I've been in this field. 10 years to me is a long time. My mom would beg to differ, though. But I would say, please assign a mentor, someone you look up to and respect, and check in with them frequently. I would not be where I am today without the knowledge, wisdom, and guidance of my mentors. It may seem easier said than done, but please don't be too hard on yourself. We're proud of you. The nursing profession is so proud of you. If you catch yourself in a moment when you feel like everything is going wrong, that you can't stand on your own 2 feet, remember this: no one was born a trained nurse. I am still learning something new every day. Remain compassionate, do right by others, and keep going. We would not let our patients give up, and we as nurses will not let you give up either. In closing, I would like to quote Carolyn Javis. She said, "The character of a nurse is as important as the knowledge she possesses." Congratulations to you, class of 2016, and on behalf of all the nurses, we would like to say go out and do great things, and welcome home, because we've been waiting for you.
Hi, my name is Jane Anderson, and I taught these new graduates during their very first semester of this program, and now I want to welcome my newest colleagues to the profession by reading the significance of the pen. Through the years, nursing programs have traditionally marked levels of achievement and graduation of their students with various ceremonies. These ceremonies included the awarding of stripes, capping ceremonies, and the lighting of candles from the Florence Nightingale lamp to demonstrate that the students have successfully progressed from one level of the program to the next. As nursing education programs moved into colleges, nursing graduates received their diplomas along with graduates from other disciplines, just like you will during the cap and gown ceremony in May. However, the pinning ceremony has continued to be part of the celebration for the graduating nurse. The tradition of each school having its own distinctive pin dates back over 100 years when the Bellevue Hospital School of Nursing in New York City first designated a pin for its graduates. Other schools of nursing followed, with each designing their own pin. The pin you receive today is unique, since only a PVCC graduate wears a pin exactly like this one. In 1974, the first graduating nursing class of PVCC chose the pin that you will receive. The emblem of the nursing school is embossed on the pin. The pin has a gold circle symbolizing worthiness and a green circle symbolizing eternal life. We hope that you will wear your pin with pride, and it is a distinctive mark, rich in history and deep in meaning. Thank you.
So now we get to the fun part. You guys ready? All right. Each of the students, Ricky is ready. Each of the students wrote a dedication, and so as they receive their pins from Charmin, I will be reading their dedications. Ricky Allen. I would like to dedicate this pen to my loving wife, who I could not have made it without. I would also like to dedicate this pen to all my classmates, the wonderful staff, my family, and especially my hero. Thank you all. Heather Bingler. I would like to dedicate my pen to my loving and supportive family. Without you all, I would not be here today. To my wonderful husband, Chad, who believed in me every step of the way and did not hesitate when I needed him. And I might say he makes a great babysitter in class. I added that part. And also her two beautiful daughters, Michaela and Kinsey, who both bring so much joy to our family. Erica Ray Cachapalia. Did I get it? Oh, shucks. And I practiced, too. Yeah, no, family. Brittany Lynn Carter. I dedicate my pen to my best friend, my soulmate, my fiancé, Buddy. Thank you for pushing me this past year and telling me every day to not give up. And for the days when I was stressed and overly nervous for something, thank you for holding me and saying a prayer. I love you. Latasha Renee Gaines. I would like to dedicate my nursing pen to my mother because she is my biggest supporter, and her dream of becoming a nurse was cut short because she decided to take on a better job of being supermom to me and my siblings. Angela Lynn Gibson. I would like to dedicate my pen to everyone who stood by me and supported me throughout my journey in nursing school. I couldn't have done it without you all. Oh, and Tom for listening to cardiac lecture during dry brushing. Angela Michelle Jamrosic. I dedicate this pen to my dad. He instilled in me the desire to help others. I know he is proud and smiling in heaven tonight. Ashley Francis Johnston. This year has been a new chapter for me, a fresh start to a brighter future for my kids, Michael and Lexi, who have been my drive and determination the entire way. The journey has been long and hard, and being a single mother of two, I couldn't have made it here today without the help and support of my family and friends. Sierra Ann Crayenbill. I would like to dedicate my pen to my family and my boyfriend, Nick. Thank you both for all the love and support and encouragement you have given me along the way. I couldn't have done it without you. Karen Godlewski Morris. Ryan Mitchell Morris. I dedicate my success in the LPN program to God, my mother, and my beautiful wife. Michelle Rice. I dedicate this pen to my mother and to the nurses, Sandy and Elaine, who cared for her at the end of her life. Ashley Riddle. Rebecca Gale Roberts. I would like to dedicate my pen to my family. They have endured me emotionally and financially. I would also like to thank my husband and best friend for always motivating me. He has been my rock and foundation. Kimberly Marie Sally. I dedicate this pen to my wonderful parents, Clarence and Leilani, who have supported me and believed in me from the start. Amanda K. Shepard. I am dedicating my pen to my mother and husband. I would like to thank them for all the encouragement and prayers throughout this journey and for never letting me quit, listening to every rant I've had, and their unconditional love and support throughout the year. Without them, this would not have been possible, and I cannot put into words how appreciative I am for all they've done and all they've put up with me. Sarah Grace Shiflett. I would like to dedicate my pen to my amazing husband, my parents, and both blood and chosen family. I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that I would not be where I am today had it not been for your amazing love, encouragement, and support. I love you all so much and hope to make you proud. Also, I would like to thank God for giving me the strength to make it to this moment. Tiffany Nicole Taylor. I would like to dedicate this pen to a few of the most important people in my life. First, I want to thank God for guiding me and leading me to this nursing career, my parents for always loving and supporting me, Cody and Kaylee, I hope I've shown you that anything is possible if you put your heart into it. Lastly, I want to thank Dakota, my boyfriend. We made it. I could not have made it through this journey without you. Thanks for believing in me, pushing me through the hard times, and being here for me in one of the most important times of my life. I love and thank you all. Christina Ann Vance. I would like to dedicate this pen to my very patient husband who has supported me 100% through this journey, and my two wonderful sons who inspire and amaze me every day. To Mom and Dad, thank you for always encouraging me to follow my dreams and reach for the stars. Patrice Winston. I think this is the best dedication I have ever seen. This is dedicated to my husband for keeping my scrubs clean. Another round of applause for our 2016 graduates.
just want to light you up like a fire. I just want to turn you on and take you higher. Everybody wants a flat screen. Everybody wanna be seen. Everybody wanna be famous. Ain't nobody gonna blame us. Everybody wants a real deal. Everybody wants to cop a good feel. Everybody want more money. Everybody wants a taste of your honey. I just want to light you up like a fire. I just want to turn you on and take you high. Everybody wants to pick your guitar. Everybody wanna ride. Down by the sea, staring at the sunset. All those colors of light, like a flame through the heart. Oh, but I never saw a sunset woman till I met you. Yeah. The sweetest thing. You're the sweetest thing, sweetest thing.
Oh, so down by the sea, staring on the heaven. Oh, yeah, yeah. Now those stars in the sky, those beacons of light. Yeah, yeah. But I never even noticed them until I met you. Whoa, that's why I said that.
You're the sweetest thing, the sweetest thing.
Yeah. Whoa,
You're the sweetest thing, the sweetest thing.
yeah.
You're the sweetest thing, sweetest thing.
Yeah.
You're the sweetest thing, sweetest thing.
Yeah. Tell me, what is this lament?
I can't tell you. I've been a dead man running all of my life.
Yeah.
And I never felt a thing, woman, till I met you. The sweetest thing, the sweetest thing.
Girl, I want you to know. Gotta see the thing. Yeah. Yeah.
You're the sweetest thing, sweetest thing.
So during this part of the program, we have a couple of class awards to present. First, we would like to recognize Rebecca Roberts. Rebecca, stand up. Don't cry again. I know. Don't cry again. I know. Rebecca was honored in April at our Academic Awards banquet with the Practical Nursing Academic Award, and we just want to recognize her for that today. We give 2 awards every LPN program pinning ceremony, and the first is our highest GPA award. I have to say, this year was the closest group of GPAs we have ever seen. Every year we say we can't have a better class than the year before, and every year our classes outdo the year before, and this class has been amazing, let me just say. But we had 6 students that were within 1 point of each other in a very high A GPA. And we'd like to, because it was so close, we would like to recognize all 6 of them at this point. And then we will tell you who came out on top. Erica? Yes, yeah, just come stand up here. You need to be recognized. You're welcome. To go down the list. Michelle Rice. Ashley Riddle. Rebecca Roberts. Kimberly Sally. And Tiffany Taylor. We are so proud of all of you, and you have to be incredibly, incredibly proud of your hard work, and Rebecca is still crying. But we would like to represent the student who came out with the highest GPA for all of their LPN program classes, and that was Tiffany Taylor. All right, thank you. Good job, you guys. Very, very good. Okay. Yep, go ahead. Yep, you're good. I told him I get to boss him around for one more time. I need this because I've got to read it. Yeah. We can take it out, I guess. I have to read this one. We'll just stick that right there. The second award we give out is for clinical excellence. So in our preparation of our future nurses, we kind of have to take a 2-pronged approach. We do have to get them ready for that little NCLEX test that you have to take at the end of the program in order to get your nursing license. But our bigger mission is to make you a safe and caring healthcare provider, the patient care provider. So we also give an award to the person who demonstrates those characteristics in the clinical setting. This year's award winner has enthusiasm and maturity that has enabled them to contribute positively to the practical nursing program at PVCC. The student was a very inquisitive problem solver who readily applied the classroom's learning to the clinical setting. This student consistently provided individualized nursing care to their patients, which reflected the caring and deep commitment to the highest of nursing standards. Their bedside manner demonstrated respect and empathy for every patient and family member that they encountered as if they were their own family. They went above and beyond their patient assignments and supported their peers unconditionally. As a testimony to the hard work and dedication of this student, we received as a program unsolicited positive feedback on several occasions from clinical sites in which the clinical site preceptors went out of their way to comment on the attentive, compassionate, and competent care that was provided by the student during their clinical assignments. There is no doubt that this student will be an excellent professional nurse with integrity in whatever area of nursing they choose. This award goes to Patrice Winston. Take this so you don't get it. And then it's you. Yep. Do you have your pledge? Here, you can use mine. Great job, you guys. So we end our ceremony. We'll do one more thing, and then we'll have the closing. There is a nursing pledge, which Charmin will lead you guys. It's on the back of your program, so that you guys now, as you are officially entering the nursing profession, if you guys want to stand up and recite the nursing pledge with us. And any nurses that are in the audience, please join us.
Stand up. I see a couple of my previous students. Yes. Okay. In full knowledge of the obligation I am undertaking, I promise to care for the sick with all the skill and understanding I possess without regard to race, creed, color, politics, or social status, sparing no effort to conserve life, to alleviate suffering, and to promote health. I will respect at all times the dignity and religious beliefs of the patients under my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me and refraining from any action which might endanger life or health. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skill at the highest level and to give loyal support and cooperation to all members of the health team.
I just gotta say one more thing, and we can go. All right, thank you, guys. You can stay standing up, that's fine. I told him tonight was last night I got to boss him around, so I was going to, all right. So, once again, congratulations to you guys. We are so honored to have you as part of the nursing profession. I look forward to seeing you all back for the LPN to RN transition program. So, please contact me about that. And we will see you in a few weeks because we've got some work to do still. We're going to start working to get ready for NCLEX. So, I will see you back in a few weeks. So, enjoy your time off with your families. You have all definitely earned a little bit of rest, right? Once again, I want to thank all of you because, like they've said in their dedications, none of this would have been possible without the support of their family. So we invite you to join us at a small reception immediately following the ceremony. If you go up the stairs and out of the theater and then go back around the hallways to the back, they'll have some hors d'oeuvres and punch set up in the commons area up on the second floor. So thank you all again and have a good Christmas.